So it's going to be a very exciting and anticipated season, this one, the 31st season of the JF Super GT Championship, which of course includes the All Japan Grand Touring Car Championship era. It's the 19th year under the name of Super GT. And of course, it wasn't that long ago that the GTA chairman, Masaki Bano, underlined the new initiative, the Super GT Green Project 2030, with the hope that Super GT is going to reduce its carbon emissions by 50% over the next 8 years. And the start of that is going to be talked about herein. So time for round one of the Autobax Super GT Championship here at Okayama. Qualifying is about to get underway. I was going to mention that from last year, of course, we had 8 races and there were 8 different cars winning races in GT300. It's going to be tough to match that. Garage NSX, this is borderline the limit of what these cars can withstand in terms of spray, but the APR of Kazuto Kotaka has gone second on a 148.742. Inside the times of the moment. Red flag, red flag. The red flag is out.
No sign of any car in trouble, so I think it is possibly just the marshals have decided that the conditions are just too bad.
But now, can Nissan retain the title in 2023? We're going to get our first indication.
2-car team.
Yes, indeed. Toshiki Oyu has actually moved across from the number 16 car to the number 8. Across the line, and Hiroki Yoshida 10th. That Supra just doesn't have 1 lap pace at the moment. What about the sister car from Atsushi Miyake and the Hachiichi Supra? It's a little bit smooth through that final turn, but is it fast with it? About a second and a half off in the middle sector. Noya Gamu, just fastest again in sector 1, fastest again in sector 2. Out of the final turn. This could even be a 136.1. There's not much in it as they come through this time by, but that third sector looks pretty hot. Across the line, wow! 136.0 from Noya Gamu. A very happy, very satisfied Noya Gamu, I'm sure, in the Leon Racing AMG Mercedes. What a relief that is for him, and what a great job in qualifying. 136.0, almost pushing into the 135s. One of the stars, though, has to be Igor Fraga, out of the car essentially for 2 years, and comes straight into GT300 qualifying here in Okayama and has bagged a top 10 starting position tomorrow. Excellent, excellent work. Gamu and Shinohara, they grab the GT300 headlines. And here we go for the top 8 cars with the pole position in the GT500 category in Q2. Sugio Matsuda in the Motul Nissan. Naoki Yamamoto in the Stanley Honda. Takunoshi Notta, the new boy, in the Modulo NSX. Itera have Mitsunori Takaboshi back at the wheel. Giuliano Alesi is in the Deloitte Toms Supra. Kazuya Oshima in the Enios Prime Supra. Sena Sekiguchi in the Wed Sport Supra. They just made it in. And then ARTA Mugen from Toshiki Oyu.
2 Michelin cars, 1 Dunlop car, 1 remaining Yokohama car, and 4 Bridgestone tyre cars. So all 4 tyre manufacturers represented in this Q2 session.
Quite significant to see that there's nearly a second between the 2 Nissans at this moment in time. Matsuda's gone nearly a second quicker than Takaboshi. Giuliano Alesi 5th across the line for the Deloitte Supra at 130.7. Still waiting to see how everybody shapes things up. The ARTA Honda going on a 132.0, 4 seconds away from the pace. It's 7th position. That is so slow, isn't it? Third position is now essentially a duel between Kazuya Oshima in the Supra and Kakunoshi Notta in the NSX. Across the line comes Kazuya Oshima. Can he improve? Is he going to get into third position this time? Yes, he does, as the checkered flag comes out at 129.7. What about Otta? Can Otta get the position down to third place once again? Checkered flag is out. There's no question it's going to be an all-Nissan front row. But can Kakunoshi Notta put the Honda in front of the Toyota? They come across the line. It's going to be very tight indeed for Otta. He's done it! Third position, 129.3 for Kakunoshi Notta. Here is the Wed Sport Supra, the kings of qualifying in 2022. They're currently looking at 6th position. Can they improve with Sena Sakaguchi over the line? 5th, not bad, not bad. It's definitely not quite where they want it to be. And here's Sugio Matsuda. Can they drop the time again on a 127.8? What about Takaboshi? He'll come through on a 129.0. That's better. The final lap is not as good for Sugio Matsuda, but how about that? They were a second clear, even at the sister car.
When the season last year, having just lost their long-time team director Suzuki-san, and I think that did have an impact on things. Ronnie Quintarelli told me during quite a revealing off-season it did have an impact, and they've made some changes for this year, and they seem to be back on top.
関係いくのかな。